born. Picture legend born. I'm gonna press this miss right now. Picture. Thank you for pre-ordering your real MVP. Unique quarterback like starter ability. Steve Young, Kurt Warner, John Way, and Randall Cunningham. I could pick one of them for my Madden Ultimate Team thing. Team morale took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just try not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Play with. Never slip nor stumble. I take off poof, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. What are you playing right now? Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on smash. Put in the gas. I will not crash. Honey yard dash. 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 We first ones playing this. The standard copy comes out on Friday. Yeah. This 3 days early or 4 days early. Let's see. I deface Rams. I want. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I already didn't. Yeah. I wanted. Oh, I'm in first place. Bengals 6-0.
Yeah.
No, Bengals 7. Bengals 7-0. Steelers 3-3. Browns 3-3, and Ravens 3-4. I'm the best quarterback ever. I'm probably better than. Yeah. No, I put on all pro, but put on beginning for you.
Oh, Madden.
You try and make Josh lose too much, huh? Respect. Yeah, probably beginner or rookie, something like that.
Vaughn has me cheating sometimes too, not playing with him.
Simulation is like regular football. Yeah. I pick Steelers. Yeah. Hey, Johnny. We playing football. We playing football. I don't even remember. I was in a hurry to play this.
Bring your lunch pails, fellas. I need to see that working attitude today.
No, I didn't mess with it, no.
What I want to know is, who's ready to get better? I'm ready to work today. You ready to work? You ready to work?
Yeah,
all right, then let's see it. Let's get out there and do it.
Set up! 30 base, let's go!
Yeah.
Ready!
I make $1 million. I make $1 million a little bit, maybe tomorrow.
Ready! 10 Lobo.
Okay, man. He left and I make him $1 million.
Hut!
Right. How you do that? Go to notification settings. Pop-up notifications while playing videos. Check off, right? You disable pop-up while playing videos. Let's see. I didn't get a pack yet. I had to go into a thing. No, I just read it. It will tell you what it says when you before. Yours installing, right? Yeah, it actually install.
Ready, go! Come on, set! 60 Pittsburgh! Ready!
I just got home.
That should be pass interference.
Let's go now! 50, plan, set, go!
Hey man, listen, great job today. It was a step in the right direction for you and this team. And as long as you keep moving in the right direction, we're gonna be just fine.
No. Yeah. Oh, they sacked you, right? They probably slip and fall or something, or they wasn't ready for it. I mean, your receiver.
Nothing. Just got here.
All games have glitch, man, you know? Like, when I played, it was good. But you will like it, trust me. I'm 77 around today. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to you say that you proud of me, I turn back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, daylight lights, camera action. Living in a dream, now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest AJ Green. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Make account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle.
Mixin', fixin' for another big game. Hey everybody, it's the Coach. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see running back Joe Mixon coming off a 100-yard performance a week ago. It's going to be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Los Angeles Rams. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half. But it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach,
maybe Steve getting your pack.
300 miles away from you there in Orlando as we come to you from the European home of the NFL, London, England. Coming up, another edition of the NFL International Series, and it should be a good one between the Cincinnati Bengals and our home team. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Rams team as they interplay. They come in losers in 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
I think you got to download it,
aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game. So they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for the Bengals here, They can't be any better as we hit the halfway mark. A perfect 7-0 on the year.
And when we looked at this team in August and we looked at the schedule, we thought they had the potential to get off to a hot start, but I don't think either of us expected 7-0.
Wow.
On 1st and 10, Frederick eluding the pressure right. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way. To hold them under 20, because to me that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace. One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Back to throw. Frederick. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
I'm back out again.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest play.
And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for Cincinnati. 47 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. This is Joe Mixon, 4th in the NFL in rushing last season. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. On the pressure, player of the year, Aaron Donald. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Frederick, flush to his right. And the pressure gets to him again. Samson Abuka providing a little danger.
They're stopping me. No one never stopped me before.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all. And let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
All right, let's see.
Let's get that ball, man. Let's get that ball right here.
Mixon with a first down carry. 20. And he will take it away for Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are going to take a first quarter lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
I want to now. Let's see.
Set up. 30 pace. Let's go.
Throwing on first down. Frederick. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. And it's second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, unfortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Forced out to his left. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. From the gun on third down, Frederick. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1.
Outside Arizona.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Bengals with a football to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. A reminder, later tonight, Sunday Night Football will see a game in the NFL 100 Series, a rematch of the very first AFL-NFL Championship game, later, of course, known as Super Bowl I. It pits the Packers against the Chiefs from Arrowhead, and that should be a fun one.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid
They're
game.
talking about
The
your
disadvantage of
teeth,
blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Samson Abuka able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Yeah, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Well, apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first.
Someone knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up that first down. Now, I'm not so sure about the technique in getting there, but he went for it, and he got it.
Exactly. He knew where he needed to get, because remember, if he slides, when that derriere dips, if you will, that play's over.
The derriere dips, I like that one.
Yeah, been working on it for a little bit.
Let's go.
On first down, Frederick. Green's got it over the middle. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A gain of 32 that time.
That's a real nice job right there, working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, If you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there. Well, they've been practicing goal line offense all week. Let's see if they're able to capitalize here. They'll give it to Mixon. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Frederick under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Samson Abuka able to record his 5th sack of the season.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and goal. Here's Mixon. And a pretty little juke move there, but not a ton to show for it afterwards as he's brought down. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. We'll check on his status when we get back.
All right, Rams scored 3.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey,
Tyler Boyd, he's going to go.
Tyler Boyd scored.
Cincinnati score.
Tyler
Boyd, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals strike quickly here for 6 points.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
As they start on the ground. He's got a 1st down and more past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 31 yards there and a 1st down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Back to Mixon on 1st down. And shutting him off, now open field. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. 1st down.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, but we're still in the 2nd quarter.
You can do no huddle too. It's always been in the Madden games. What? They try to change the rule if you mess up on the kick and then.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Oh, you got a safety. Did you get a safety?
So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the league here in the unofficial midway point, Week 8 of the NFL season. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. And they are seconds away from halftime, all tied in that one. From there, let's head over to New Era Field to see what's happening with the Bills. And they currently trail the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. Alshon Jeffrey, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get to the country music capital of the world. See what's happening with the Titans at home in Nashville. And you can see they trail in that matchup against the Tampa Bay Bucks. The Buccaneers trying to run their mark to 4-2 if they could hold on to that lead. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Yeah, just out of the game and see you.
Side to side.
Here we go. Set. 15 Lonnie, 15 Lonnie. Yo.
On 1st and 10. Frederick. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down. They got the win last week despite not having any interceptions. Tried to come up with one there, could not. But there's a stat category called PBU, pass breakup. That's important, too.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because at least you're there, knocking the ball away. Offense isn't possessing it, making plays downfield. And you just continue to harass the receivers, harass the quarterback, and maybe the big play does occur down the road.
On 3rd down, Frederick. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded.
On the dump. 5-4.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to air it out deep for Green. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down. With the passing game right now for them, not overly impressive. Last week, he hit on right at 50%. This week, he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along the way. It's made him get off the spot. Receivers not getting their way open downfield. The coverage has been awfully tight. They've got to all get together and find ways to make this passing game get in gear.
Looked
like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Yeah, 3 choices now.
Here's a give to Mixon.
And ultimate team, right?
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This is caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Ready, set. 54, right there. 54 Mike. Stop your body.
From the gun, Frederick. Looking for Boyd, and he's got him. Touchdown, Bengals. Tyler Boyd with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit, get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Well, those first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
Good at the last fucking game.
Okay, Frank. Get Mike. Cover. Ready.
They'll start here with a give to Mixon. Fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there. He did not. Did not get back there. It's a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do.
Set. Ready. 70 in. 154. Watch the run.
They begin with a run by Mixon. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. There to make the tackle, Samson Abukum. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Get that ball. Get that ball. Ready, go.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Charles, you said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
Fuck you, motherfucker.
You need to get your dick sucked.
Boy, you need to get your... You need to let my Tony suck yours. Our queen suck yours. Queen don't know how to suck dick, you say here. She says she wants you, though.
She probably fat if you want. She probably fat with glasses. A fat 16-year-old with glasses. So she can...
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Got
it. 50 number. Mike, 50 number.
All day, just like that.
Ready.
Now a play fake here on first down. Hooking up here with a rookie from Washington, Drew Sample. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
A good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Let's keep rolling.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And you have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
All right, HC. You stay back there.
Oh, he's got some breathing room.
He's going.
Way in for a Cincinnati score. A.J. Green. His 14th touchdown now on the year.
By A.J. Green.
Onto their lead. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone can stop this. They have full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them.
I'm a 7th-rounder pick, and I'm better than Tom Brady in his rookie year. Actually, Tom Brady didn't start in his rookie year. Or Patrick Mahomes, I did.
What's this? Oh, that's it. Yeah.
Mixon gets the nod to start the drive. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
He's still rolling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
I don't play for it. I just let my little cousins and them auto call whatever play.
Yeah, all the little niggas, bro.
It was just a competition. It was competitions there yesterday. A 16-year-old kid with $3 million.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
I'm 8-0.
People know about it, nothing. I'm just at that big ass competition.
So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for Cincinnati, they continue to cruise through this first half of the schedule as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And now it's off to Heathrow.
Another Xbox. So I mean, the newest thing is that the newest Xbox is the X. They dropped something else, so after that file, they dropped that PlayStation.
You keep on telling people, I don't know if I should wait. You already know they always come out with more different, powerful variants. So that's what I'm telling people.
Yeah, you got the Pro. I don't know about the
I had some of the PS4.
For real?
I got white SD PS4. I got stuff. I got rock that first came out.
But you can get them like that. Everybody pay a little.
Yeah, that was $533. I'm looking for a trophy competition, looking Steve. Yeah, I'm training, I've been focused, I've been bobbing from the deep. Like, move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. All the same shit that goes. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Move the needle for the city like the champion. championships. All my records go hard, it's a champion hit. I've been working for this moment, like I've been in the gym. Jumping all over hurdles, I'll be beating the pit. Get to hit with anybody, take them, I can take them, I invite them to the fires, and I fake them, I'ma break them. I'm a Hall of Fame legend, they should go and get my jersey. Made to put in work, I don't think they really heard me like. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Ain't no stopping me, ain't no stopping me. I am up, #1 seed, ain't nobody popping up. Got a squad of gorillas from the jungle suited up. You kicking off with me,
that's the reason why I left George out there.
popping out a sprinter or a truck. Whole team chasing bags while they chasing us. Calling audible, I read the game, I think it's time to switch. You get hit, if I miss, then my teammates got the blitz, yeah.
How you doing, dog?
Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains.
One thing I need now.
Rack 'em.
Guys, we all watched the film from yesterday, and I hope everyone knows it wasn't good enough. Today's practice has got to be great.
Will help you say if you ask them.
Take advantage of your practice reps, because Sunday's going to be here before you know it.
Yeah, built that mic, had everything. Oh, I see. You probably just turn your mic on, talking, listen to me through the TV, don't you? I just be using this camera. Sometimes they got tired of listening to me on this camera, I just put these headphones. Master bedroom, that. They got shower room too.
Why are you getting off?
Get off. Big ass calls that he got to the national team.
Hi, Steve did it.
Oh, big ass. Yeah, that ass for you. Another one for the other side for this bathroom. And bathroom part right here. This ain't shit. This big ass area in here too. Big ass. Almost 3 or 4 dining rooms.
That's the issue right there. The game is really starting to slow down for you, isn't it? I can't wait to see what you're going to do on Sunday. Good job.
This big ass movie, yeah. They play every motherfucker here today. Oh, yeah. And this ain't even nothing. I ain't even done yet. He's not even done.
Try the other modes of it.
Let me show you that. I'm going to show you that here. I can play games in here and go to other parts that move with. Come on this side. I don't work you play them games and stuff too. Just watch this right here though. I can get my hair done right here. I ain't even done it yet. You can get your hair, everything done for free here now. This is on this big old thing. Sit back and lay down in that deal.
I'm talking smack to him.
Watch this part right here.
Now they got to where you can put a big ass party.
Every woman is now. What state prop you looking bleak now? I was home to sleep designing sheets now. 30 different missions. When I speak, they listen. Couldn't find the sufficient. Who the cool? It wasn't you. I know it's true.
Everybody in the motherfucking in that season.
They got here.
I ain't have a lot
Nashville out here.
I almost don't even want to see no more until I get GTA.
I'm not even done yet.
It was like one of your only.
I ain't seen one. Helicopter pad on top and everything. I ain't even done yet. They made this where people can't shoot over this building.
Day, gentlemen, and you know what that means? We got to get better today. What I want to know is, who's ready to work? I'm ready to work. Are you ready to work? If you are, then go out and prove it to me. Show me what you got.
I got another type of garage too for you.
Ready?
I'm gonna have friends that park their cars out.
What happened?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, you got something to do tomorrow?
No, I don't got nothing to do. I'm gonna be here.
Alright, so I'm probably gonna get it done there early. So I come back and go to work shit. I'm not gonna do it. I want to see the rest of this motherfucker, but I don't want to go to that chicken.
Man, you just figure it.
You know, I gotta go to sleep and shit.
I'll be up every morning, all night, all day. So
that's the whole thing right there.
No, they ain't even doing it yet.
I mean, that's the.
I just put these cars right here, this garage right here.
Is that like a 36 car garage?
Big ass garage, everything. This garage ain't shit compared to my other garage. I own everything on the damn game.
That's crazy.
See a casino part and all the other parts. Here goes some of that casino.
All right, man, bring it in tight. Bring it in tight. Let me tell you something. That was the best practice of the season. Not a single mental mistake. That's the type of practice championship teams have. Keep it up.
Oh, yes. That's cool.
It's things big. Look, you can win this car right here too. They got a little porch room, spin that wheel, got every fucking thing on here. Casino tables, everything.
I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt.
It was my bad. I'm sorry for doing that. I was
lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. 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 I'ma get it by myself. Feel like Ginger from Casino.
Yes, I won that car, baby.
Before I leave, that like I'm Gino.
Yep.
I'm part Italian.
Hey, I'm happy out. I just showed my other friend that live here in this building on GTA. He's got a bunch of cigarettes from me. I'll show him how this new penthouse and everything is. Casino is. I'm happy he did that. I showed him. You know, I did fuck up on Destiny shit. I want to win the streak. I'm gonna get back on Destiny before it's over with. Iron Banner. It's Mighty's last day.
Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord.
Give me some Ingram. It's the coach. This is the 2019 season on EA Sports.
Right now,
coming up, running back Mark Ingram,
right now,
fresh off a big performance
right now,
a weekend ago. It's
Black
going to
Friday
be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, it's dreary and miserable throughout much of the Midwest, but we've
not
got football to perk up our
I don't want
spirits.
to
That's the good news. At Paul Brown Stadium, that's where we're at here in Cincinnati.
I want to buy me 2 new
enthusiasm of the
controllers.
Cincinnati crowd in full effect a moment ago
So
as
I
their
got one
Bengals
controller
took the
now.
field to the delight of this sold-out crowd, and they're all set as they'll match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Godden. To my left, Charles Davis. And Charles, you focus on this Bengal team entering play. They're halfway home, looking good, and a perfect 8-0.
And not much to complain about so far, is there? I'd have to say they're the best team in the NFL through the first half of the year.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Ravens, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes it actually works to your advantage.
Friday.
Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
I don't know. I haven't played. I just read. That's a show superstars thing. Like, I could get. I didn't see what I could get. He didn't show, like, says for Ultimate Team.
The way everybody else talking about it, don't seem like nobody else gonna want to buy this. Don't seem like nobody gonna really buy that the way y'all talking about it.
Let's go now, let's go now, let's go now. 50, plant, watch a slap, watch a slap, watch a slap.
EA Sports.
Throwing on first down. Frederick buying time to his left. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. He got 29 yards that time.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
I guess why I keep this for my penthouse and garage. So when I show people this garage, I had this car in this garage too, though.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
So whenever I get more. What?
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call. You want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
To throw on 2nd down. Frederick caught Eifert over the middle. And they'll get this down to the 10. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. If you can sting them there, that'll open things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the end routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Frederick. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Did you see a YouTuber? I hope a YouTuber already didn't put this out or not. I hope not. Or I hope that part.
The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number one goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Carr. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. And maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a quarterback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked him.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that is...
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive? A.J. Green, the 30, 10, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A.J. Green, touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Bengals strike quickly here for 6 points. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
I'm going to be trying it. I'm not going to tell you. You are not until the secret last time you gave me.
On first down, Frederick escaping the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to hold that one in.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
We want it. Come to my world.
Mixon with it. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And here's a throw taken in by Boyd. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, Frederick. Looking sideline, incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. To throw on 3rd down, Frederick steps away to his left. He's got his man, Boyd. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. 3rd down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a first down pickup.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Frederick. He finds Ross. Right side. It's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
That's how I feel like.
Off the play fake. Frederick. He's going to take a shot for the end zone.
Yeah, I feel like
and he's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A.J. Green, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
The drive will commence with a run by Mixon. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
On 1st and 10, Frederick. He completes it to Boyd. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
Sometimes it's design, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
From the gun to give to Mixon. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And now the throw hauled in by Green. 25 yards there on the catch and run. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
Back to throw. Frederick. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals add
right there,
the lead.
that's really slaving you right there.
Partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents, and also...
A handoff to Mixon. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Got a man open. It's Ross. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
I got me fucked up on the now.
I'll help you up.
Now the first carry from Giovanni Bernard. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 10 more there and another first down. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
Throwing on first down. Frederick flushed out right. Going for it all. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. So we come upon halftime in what's a 12-point game at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in a minute, but first, let's take a spin around the NFL and see what's going on here in week number 10. We'll start with two teams who took quarterbacks high in last year's draft. Buffalo on the road, taking on Cleveland. And it's the Bills who have the lead in that one. Josh Allen has thrown 2 touchdown passes. From there, we'll head to Green Bay. Check out the Packers at home, Lambeau, and they've got the lead in their ball game over the visiting Carolina Panthers. Aaron Rodgers with 2 touchdown passes. Finally, let's get down to the Bayou. Check on the Saints at home at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. And they've got the lead in that one over the visiting Atlanta Falcons. 2 touchdown passes there for the venerable one, Drew Brees. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Mixon will get it to start the second half. The UCLA product, Kenny Young, had the tackle.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
We got 4. We got 4.
Second and 5. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. 27 yards there, a first down. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
They have abilities they could do. You know, wrestlers do have abilities. The players have abilities too. And every player, your player with X.
This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Frederick Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Boyd. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for 28 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. It's Mixon on the counter. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. Always important to get the first score in the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we...
First down, Frederick to the left side here for Eifert. And he's out right at the 25. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
On 1st and 10, Frederick eluding the pressure right. On the right side, caught by Green. There goes Green. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A.J. Green, 75 yards. And the Bengals add on to their lead.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing it.
Mixon running right. And some room to roam now. And now nothing but Green ahead of him. The 20, 10, and he will take it on
in. What are you looking at?
For a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead.
One.
Here we go. 16 outlaw. I got you, son. I got you, son.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field. While he gets attended to, we'll step aside.
Look long.
Got it. 48. Hey, we're going to mark the 48 right now. Let's go. Got to do better. Come on, QB. Come on. Let's go.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
From the gun on third down, Frederick. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Nixon will try the right side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason.
Unlock what? I haven't tried that mode yet.
And continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Ready, ready. 10 Lobo. Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball.
Now Joe Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon, 27 yards. And the Bengals add on to their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back.
Hey, guess who's up? What are you doing? What's wrong? You want to sleep in here? You want to sleep in here? Go in the car here. Alright, come up here. Come up here. Come up here. Come on, come up there. I'll cover you. You gotta move up. You like to turn off the light? Okay. You good, Charlie?
You buy one?
Move over. Give me water, Bob, Mom. Give me a water. For me.
He's not minding the extra weight.
You got three down.
You like him now?
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Don't be scared of it.
Mixon. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A gain of 13. It's a first down. I think this defense tired of seeing him run the football, and this D-line probably getting sick of the O-line as well.
And as I'm watching this, I'm thinking about a conversation I had with Adam Gase, the head coach of the Miami Dolphins in the offseason. He told me that he asked his running backs each week for their favorite runs. Give me your 3 top runs. And right now, you're seeing a guy that's probably using his top runs to great advantage in this game.
He is in a zone. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Mixon. Matt Judon there to bring him down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there, first down.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the 4th quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
On first down, Bernard, and an alley to run. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage, another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a carry for Bernard. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. This is Mixon. Shifts by him. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards there and a first down. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
Throwing on first down, Frederick. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. John Ross with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead.
Brandon, remind me again, this is a rookie quarterback we're seeing?
A rookie indeed.
I mean, because my eyes are telling me something I'm having trouble believing. 5 touchdown passes. He's thrown 5 in this game. Are you kidding me?
Covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Now, after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Hey, check. 3 down. Lock it. Kill.
On the run, it's Mixon. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. Pernell McPhee in there on the stop.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
John Bettis.
Check 41. Now watch
run. Quarterback.
Antonio Brown.
Brown.
On 3rd down, Mixon. And they'll get him down up past the 15. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there. Bring up 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Is he a legend? That used to be on Steelers, I think. Yeah, he's pretty good.
They'll run with Mixon. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
Watch the curl.
On 3rd down, Frederick. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. 30 yards there. And, of course, the 1st down as well.
One. They just give you 3 more times. On 1.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here. 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Bernard. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And then when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. The tackle made by the corner, Jimmy Smith.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Wow.
Now they run with Mixon. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. Patrick Onwuasor up to make the tackle.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
And
he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline. And I think
a big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Bengals, the train just keeps rolling. 9-0 now to start this campaign. They will hit the road next week for a date with the Oakland Raiders. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, their season is on life support somewhat now at 3-6. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles...
Playing skills, you did. Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, all on the wrist, watch out flip.
Good game, I wish you could say better team won. But bro, you know, right now. For real thought you got talent. I was impressed with everything I saw from you this week. Keep it up. Well, I'm the best quarterback, she said.
I get the money, but I never switch. They say you switch it, you won't. You know they came from the bottom and now we is.
Oh, I got another trophy.
You hating cause I told no risk. Now bet you wanna be famous, They elevate made us,
I miss Kitty.
I make a lot of new money, When it's not saving, be liking my flavor, I think it's cause.
How are you, Shane? What's wrong with Carson?
I'm just being loud.
I was embarrassed.
Don't touch my cup, you know how I sip. Hey, got your long.
And June told my mom, and she had to come talk with me and my friends about what happened 2 days ago. Well, you've been already asked you.
Josh, be right back. Josh will be right back.
Gentlemen, we've made way too many mistakes this week, okay? Football's a simple game, but you keep making these silly mistakes, we're not going to win. So let's get out there and let's have a good practice, huh?
Set, ready. 70 Indy. Set, go!
I'm going out with this guy named Kevin. We talked last night, me and Kevin. He took me to his house yesterday night. He lives in the seaside.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Oh, he's still up, guys.
This is your last opportunity. Let's go for gold.
Hi, Josh. We were up late last night, weren't we?
Ready, go!
Hey, man, that was great. I mean, you had a great day today. The game is really starting to slow down for you, isn't it? I can't wait to see what you're going to do on Sunday. Good job.
I got another trophy, Josh.
When I was coming up, kinda made my stomach turn when I brung it up. Wait, cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank.
That's ground.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball.
End zone ability slot unlocked. Well, I could pick another ability. Oh yeah. I'd pick Punch or Homer.
Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might win it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel, get a bird's eye view. Hotel, get a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me, baby. I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off the store, got locks, I got some trusted shoes. Okay, 10K on the countertop, don't look so shocked, it's nothing new. Okay, death comes in threes.
I have a hard time with mess up.
Cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job. Pull up and pop out and pull out. Head on and hold on, pedal to metal.
Why get mad? Let's tell you my first time.
They want to keep me. Oh, that's a good one. Pockets are dense. I think my bread is hard as a crouch on receipts in my pocket. Don't come with a coupon. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game.
You want to use the phone?
All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't
what?
Gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now.
That's a weird trip.
Left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna
so what I supposed to do?
Somebody might win it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown, 8th floor, come down, hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m. Check out. Might give her one foul just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess on my schedule. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Half the errands need a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams closer than imagine. Plus all your boys got expensive habits. I know what they thinking, they don't even gotta say it. They thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. And I don't need you to okay it. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love it.
I gotta get back on this for the Iron Banner.
Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now.
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. We are just moments away from kickoff, and we've got a good one on tap between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Oakland Raiders.
What do I do? I don't know how to get them.
I'll have scores around the league for you at the half. But it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, as the 2019 regular season starts speeding toward a conclusion, not too many games remain to be played here in Oakland, California. The pregame festivities here in Oakland have to be seen to be believed. This crowd in silver and black, they are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Cincinnati Bengals. Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for the Bengals here, they've been the talk of the NFL so far. 9 wins in their first 9 games.
And some people subscribe to the theory that a loss might not be the worst thing.
What I'm gonna do? Chris.
How fit to be the boss? Let me find out. My team balling. You look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch. I'ma shine out. Working hard. Yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on. Took a loss.
When I first stopped playing, so I just started doing media.
Gotta go hard. I can never play soft. Giant in New York. I run it back like Saquon. And I gotta win no matter what. Like fourth down, Hail Mary.
He said, how do I kick off or do all that type of stuff what I'm supposed to do? And throw. Oh, okay.
What do I need any more for? Check the stats up, you can check the scoreboard. Check the stats, Jay Critch, I'm the QB. Ran it up and then I went and got a new freeze. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team balling, you look like you need a timeout.
A new correctly has been added to mine.
Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings,
You got a new in time. They say I got a new in time. You see screen anytime you get a reward present. I got Patrick on Loser, Mark, Mr. Patrick on Loser looks good. Brian Allen. Damon Thomas. And Jerome, I'm taking the linebacker.
I've been grinding for a minute and I'm still going. How fit to be the boss? Let me find out. My team balling, you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss? Let me find out. My team balling, you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon.
Already mess up on this character over there.
On open pass. Get a player. Rush and watch.
What the fuck?
I got 2,000 coins.
I can't fucking believe it. They done changed Madden.
Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to make the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them.
Fucking never had.
In the end zone, do my dance all on a hater. A mover and a shaker, you a novice, I'm a player. I'm from DC, but I'm running through and sacking like a raider. 2 chains on my neck, one for now and one for later. Trophy competition, looking steep, yeah, I'm training, I've been focused, I've been bombing from the deep. I'm like, move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Move the needle for the city like the championships. All my records go hard. This is take them, I can shake them, I get my hands in the pocket, and I bake them, I'ma break them, I'm a Hall of Fame legend, they should go and hang my jersey, made to put in work, I don't think they really heard me like, move the chains, I'm about to make a play, move the chains, tell them get about the way, move the chains, I'm about to win the game, move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains, ain't no stopping me, ain't no topping me, I am up, number 1 seed, ain't nobody popping up. Boot it up, hope you ready, get it up, I be booted up, popping out a Sprinter or a truck. Then my teammates got the blitz, yeah. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains.
This is totally different from every other fucking match I've ever played. This is fucking hard. People gonna want to bring this shit back.
Oh, you gotta go to missions or play challenge. Ah, selling on open packs. Gold.
Where are you fucking suing him? Making you take forever to throw.
I picked, I'm gonna pick
Finish him, mess around with me and I diminish them all. Even if I ever did the minimum all. In the result, I better kill them all. Rogue One, but I got a team with me. Batman when I got a team with me.
check out Darren Gray, John Davis, Jordan Berry, and Marcus Allen.
Oh, shit.
Sorry.
Angel, 3 weeks ago, Angel and PG and Omar came to see me in person.
This is fucking hard.
Yeah. I actually met Angel. I gave her a hug, and I gave PG a hug, and I gave Omar a hug.
Guess what, Josh? I have Patrick Mahomes.
Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my head. Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people in my head.
Once only one Hail Mary here. Just give me 3 on every other man.
Kevin McKenzie. Demetrius Robinson.
I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself.
I'm not buying this. I won't buy this. I said I won't buy this right here for nothing.
Keep your distance from myself. With the snails and a 5-star hotel. And I wish it well when they wish for me to fail. I might donate petty bills. They can't get it by themselves. That's why you treat women good. I give them too much, then they don't need me.
Why is 2K20 out?
Check up on myself. I'm so icy,
Don't
got
just
that
wait
GG
till
on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my health.
AJ
Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my
I got 2 good bundles.
I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself. I'ma get it either way. I don't even gotta say what I want when I want. They just put it on my plate. I can get it right away. Take you through my day to day.
Candle Ray Ray Armstrong.
I just ran to check up on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank you. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head up to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell.
Everybody probably got some updates or something here on it. It makes a lot of people complaining about this.
I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself.
Ooh, I got Zach Ertz. Zach Ertz from Philadelphia Eagles. And he's 84. Good tight end. Ooh, shit. And Corey Clement. My fantasy pack. Here's Dundee. Eddie Jackson. Here's my pre-order bonus right here. Eddie Jackson. AJ Green. Trey Davis Rice. Vaughn Miller. Odell Beckham Jr. Mike Evans. David Johnson. Phillips Rivers. I might pick Phillips Rivers. Travis Keith. Andrew Locke. Andrew Locke and Phillips Rivers by saying I'll pick one of those two. Ezekiel Elliott. Kenny Stills. Fletcher Cox. Julia Jones. Richard Selman. Jaquan Bankley. Cuz Campbell. Devon Bell, Steelers version. Devin Harris Sr. Aaron Rodgers, I might pick Aaron Rodgers too. Tristan McCaffrey. Oh, I'm thinking Tom Brady. See, I could get Patrick Mahomes. Antonio Brown, Steelers version. Aaron Donald. Errol Thomas III. Trent Williams. Alec Termelia. Bobby Wagner. David DeCosta. DeAndre Hopkins. Kevin Boyd. And Adam Stein. Oh, respect Josh, who I should pick. I'm picking quarterback because I want to have a good quarterback. I should pick Philip Rivers, Andrew Luck, Aaron Rodgers, or Tom Brady. I'm probably just picking Tom Brady.
I jogged water on the back of my phone so you can't hear it ring anymore. It won't even ring from the messenger ring, you know? I heard it from my tablet. The other day when I was trying to fill out my water filter. I was carrying my filter and I almost dropped it, but I had my phone in my hand and the water filter. What am I doing now? I just got on PlayStation.
48 yards, I run it back. I cop a car, I run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back.
Alright, you know, this is fucking hard.
I got raped the other day.
I'm gonna quit it, man.
It's not fun or exciting. I didn't say it that way.
So this is the shittiest day I ever had on Madden history. Yeah. We also shitty they let the team whip my ass like that. That ain't never happened before. From that one day, man Smith was gonna put on Madden 19 when we had played that one day. No, I need somebody gonna sue the fuck out here on me. Got to ever worry about me buying that or fishing? I rather still play 2K. Hell no, I rather buy 2K19 and play that.
Because
I love 2K19.
I just sound stupid. I removed my shirt, my boobs were hanging out, and then I got a back row. And he's all, I'll buy you an iPhone if you suck my friend's dick. I was like, no.
Danny ass. That's Danny sucking dick game.
Yeah. I said I don't want to do this.
Hope they don't start making all fucking Maddens like that. From now on, you gotta do this type of stupid shit.
Yeah. I didn't know him that well. I met him off a dating site. I don't have it.
Yep. Oh, there's somebody on that little bad shit.
His name is Nick.
Bring the limes in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get a vine in.
He has a hard last
Call
name.
Vaughn, all my cousins, every fucking body, tell them I'm not fucking buy Madden. I'm fucking telling them. Gonna have my back on this, King. I'm telling all my fucking cousins and Vaughn, stupid ass, everybody not buy Madden. And they start asking questions why this. You say? And if they ask me why not to buy Madden, they want to get an attitude, I'm going to tell them, can we get on your profile? And I'm going to ask them, I want you to still share play for us, but I'm going to ask them, let's see if you can be one of these teams. I'm going to ask all of them that.
I'm done.
Going big, going bigger. Postmates how I deliver. My game too cold, made it shiver, but I'm still a hot boy. Cool it down, let it simmer. Hey, see him mad, got him bitter. Can't stop the shine with a dimmer.
How much does that fucking cost anyway?
I don't want him to die. I just want him to get arrested to do it to any other woman. I'm not joking with you. I'm serious. He actually, I was like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. And he's like, I didn't come to Monterey.
I'm gonna want Smear come over on Friday, and I'm gonna let him see if he can be one of them teams. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let Vaughn ass Charles just in case he try to get a fucking attitude, saying he gonna still buy it anyway. I'm gonna let him come over here try to see if he can be one of them teams. Now I'm gonna see what all he has.
No.
Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. Please. I know you. I know who you are. I'm not stupid. I know who you are. You're not fucking a small little girl. You fucking knock the shit out of that dude. Like,
hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. We are just moments away from kickoff, and we've got a good one on tap between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Oakland Raiders. So with that, let's get out to the East Bay in Oakland, California. On the call, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, as the 2019 regular season starts speeding toward a conclusion, not too many games remain to be played here in Oakland, California. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The folks around the stadium clad in silver and black going to make every last game played in Oakland count. They're ready to go as their Raiders get set to match up with the Cincinnati Bengals. Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game. So they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for the Bengals here, they've been flawless these last couple months, winners of 9 in a row.
And that's the kind of streak you don't see too often in today's NFL since there's so much parity. So the way they've played has been truly remarkable.
And then I had to go to the hospital. I had to go to the hospital and get a great kit. My shit's red down there.
Off play action. Frederick. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack.
That's how we do it, baby.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I'd file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Now that after the sack. It'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Back to throw. Frederick. He gets this one to Boyd. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards.
It's a nice job hitting him on the angle route there. Coming out of the backfield, cutting sharply across the middle. And that's good timing between the quarterback and his receiver.
Effective 3rd down play to move the chains.
I farted in the whole couch and vibrated. We should have been there. We should have been there. Well, one time when I was at Eddie's house, a long time ago, 2012.
On 1st down, Frederick. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
2012, I was at Eddie's house.
Off the play fake, Frederick. They'll roll him out right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Here we go.
How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far.
I surrender.
On 1st and 10, Frederick. Looking for Boyd, and he's got him. Touchdown, Bengals. Tyler Boyd with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bengals are going to take a first quarter lead.
I
do believe we came here to see a game, didn't we? And it looks like he's running what we call routes versus air. You just go out there with your offensive unit and throw the football with no defense. He's 5 for 5 on the opening drive.
This is Joe Mixon, 4th in the NFL in rushing last season. He'll have a first down past the 40. He's at the 40, past the 20, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bengals strike quickly here for 6 points. And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there.
How about the leverage up front? Offensive line out-leveraging the defensive front to create that space, that crease that he was looking for. And once he hits open field, he's going to be very difficult to catch and corral.
Throwing on first down, Frederick. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Off play action, Frederick. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment, takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stuff. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And the Raiders pick it up. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free, anything you can do to slow them down.
You already know that, man. They start doing every fucking game like that. They do those games like that.
I want PlayStation 5. I want PlayStation 5.
A reminder that coming up later tonight, a good one on Sunday Night Football. We'll see what could have been a playoff matchup a season ago. The Bears and the Rams from L.A. And then tomorrow night, Monday Night Football from down in Mexico. Mexico City, to be precise. The Chiefs and the Chargers go. A.J. Green. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A.J. Green, his 19th touchdown now of the season. And the Bengals strike quickly here for 6 points. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Red 90 Wolf.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. He's going to have the first down past the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Great job, man.
Joe Mixon, 93 yards. And the Bengals strike quickly here for 6 points. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
Do it right there.
I got you.
Money's there, baby.
Mixon with a first down carry. He finds an opening past the 40 and all the way up to the 46. That good for 22 and a first down. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Man, let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Frederick. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
On first down, Frederick. He's got a man, and that's Alex Erickson. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Alex Erickson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals add on to their lead. On this play, he just made a great route. The quarterback had to deliver it, sure, but a great route run there.
And, Brandon, this is what the best receivers do. They work on their route running because it's one thing to have athletic ability, but to really get open, you have to set up defensive backs with different routes and be precise.
go to 60 out block. Ready.
Off the play fake. Frederick. Throw left side complete. It's Boyd. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. What a first half this has been offensively. I mean, defensively, what do you do when you're getting torched like this?
Now, these receivers are absolutely wearing them out. So two thoughts come to mind. One, get some oxygen. You can fill up your lungs a little bit. And number two, talk to your guys up front. You need a pass rush to help slow them down.
Are you good?
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Operating from the gun, Frederick. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Alex Erickson, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
You're not my...
Ready, ready. 10 Lobo.
Watch the slants. Watch the slants. You get red and then you ready.
They'll run here with Mixon, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Let's go now, let's go now, let's go now. 50, plant. Danny.
You got a little belly.
Here's a give to Mixon. Through an opening, and there he goes. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bengals have got it on cruise control. But go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That third one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And
Set, ready. 70 in.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares.
Let's go.
Mixon trying to punch it in. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
that's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Oh, very emotional.
So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. The NFL season going to be about 2/3 complete after this weekend, so lots to get to as we check out what's going on here in Week 11. We'll begin our tour up at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Baker Mayfield leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. From there, we take the trip across Lake Erie to check on the Lions at home in Detroit. And they were losers in their ball game to the visiting Dallas Cowboys. 38-16, the ultimate final score. Finally, let's get you to Baltimore and check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Houston Texans. Deshaun Watson, 2 touchdown passes as his guys remain unbeaten. Meanwhile, our game has been a boat race, very one-sided to this point. And for the call of the second half, let's get it back to our commentating team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Yeah.
I'm ready. Front 9. Tackles.
They begin with a run by Mixon. And he's taken down, but able to slip across.
I'm not sleeping, I'm just laying here.
The 35.
We got this.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Again, it's Mixon. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him. Sliding out of, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down. From the gun, Frederick. Brought in here by Tyler Eifert. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. On 1st and 10, Frederick flush to his right. And he's going to have the hook up to Ross. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
All right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
To throw again. Frederick being chased out left. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. It's a gain of 34.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Off the bootleg. Frederick. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. From his linebacker spot, Vontez Burfict with a sack.
I know there would be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Granted, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Throwing on 3rd and long. Frederick points the target, and he has it over the middle.
Right there. Get it, baby.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning.
I just want to share my story. What happened?
Set up. 30 base. Let's go.
They'll start here with a give to Mixon. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
Hey, Daddy.
My mom's all, Eddie Jean called my mom to have a conversation about when I got raped a couple days ago. And I was telling my mom, and it was really hard, you know? And so why do you keep breaking Eddie's heart? My mom said that.
Okay. You got a little allergy problem. You're probably good.
Then you do it, Shane. Take care of your son.
Ready. 10 Lobo. It's 59. Mike the 59.
Right here.
So you ain't gonna always have your mama there and like to help you out.
Throwing on 1st down. Frederick.
Let's go to girl give you allergy medicine, yeah.
You might have to buy him something at the store. Buy him allergy meds for kids, you know?
Come on.
What are you doing?
Let's go out there real quick. Let's go out there. I'll check your temperature and stuff. Okay, bud. Come on. Come on, let's go. We come back in there. We come back in. Come on.
He's a boy. A real man takes care of their kids. Yeah. What?
Acting like queen. Kind of acting like queen now.
What? Yeah. Like Lane won't get off his, like Shane won't get off his ass and take care of his son. What?
Open man is Ross, complete. There he goes, right side. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. John Ross with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bengals just continue to pour it on.
Partner, one of the cardinal rules of defense is that if you're in position to make a tackle, you need to make it.
Well, and if you can't make the tackle before that, you just got to knock that ball down, right?
Yeah, something has to happen because we saw the end result there. Missed tackle, he goes all the way and takes it for a touchdown.
No, it is perfect.
Sorry. You don't work tomorrow. I have lemonade and iced tea.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that
My mom got me some bacon.
Mixon gets the nod to start the drive. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
At the 27-yard line. Looking to throw on second down. Frederick. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
And you know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Yeah, everyone dialed in. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Off play action. Frederick. This is caught. It's Boyd. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. And now he's closing in on 450 yards passing.
That's an incredible number. I mean, you're talking about the best defenders in the world that you're trying to throw the ball against, and you're creating that type of a number. Fantastic job, fantastic performance, and he's going to have to ice up his arm afterwards, too.
Letting one go deep for the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
The throw over the middle taken in. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 16 yards, a 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Hi, little baby. I just now, I had to go do some stuff, some errands and stuff. Yeah.
trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Now a handoff looking right.
Baby Shayna.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action.
You little fat motherfucker.
3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I'm going to put my toes in your mouth, Shay. Okay?
BG wouldn't like that.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2.
He's got a good toe in his mouth right now. What you talking about?
Now a give right side. Bernard. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
They go play action here on first down. The product of Jersey City to hear Whitehead on the sack.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what?
Right?
He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
Yes. You want to hear the videos they send me? Because I've been video calling them and stuff, and they've been hanging out with me. The Kardashians.
They'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12.
Everything. The Kardashian did.
Off the bootleg. Frederick, they'll buy some time right. That's going to be caught by Ross for a Bengal touchdown. John Ross, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Bengals have got it on cruise control.
That I was talking to Kylie Jenner.
And my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, you know, call it a game. Call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for...
I'm about to show you guys proof that I've been talking to Kylie Jenner all day.
Here we go, here we go.
Damn much.
60 orange. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you. Ready?
Now they try the right side here. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Told you.
Brandon Peace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bethema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
All day, every day, any day.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, someone's been having a good
anyway,
game so
that was
far.
Kylie Jenner. She said,
power running.
It was so great.
Turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
It's Kylie Jenner.
I have a dog on.
Now you have that baby diaper on the slice.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Oh, you put his thong on. Oh, you put Shane's thong on. Rachel.
Back to throw. Frederick.
Why would you put his
battle for it here, and this will be caught. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, this is a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers.
Kylie Jenner just texted me.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 42-yard line. Mixon with it. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Well, we hung out all day.
That happened in 2000.
She said she'll see me soon. Kylie Jenner.
That's a boy.
Kylie Jenner? No, not Kylie Jenner. That's Kendall. Kylie Jenner is Kendall and Kim Jenner's sister. Kylie Jenner is.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again.
Kylie Jenner's not a.
And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the
You're
stop.
talking about their dad. Their dad's
like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking
That's not
assignments and doesn't
Kylie
allow
Jenner.
those
They're
offensive
two
linemen to
different
get up to the
people.
second level.
You're talking about the other dude named Bruce Jenner. That's a dude. But not Kylie Jenner.
To throw on third down. Frederick. And Eifert has it. A gain of 26 on the third down conversion.
Anyway, Kylie Jenner's supposed to pick me up
Still throwing the
tomorrow.
football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Tomorrow. She said I look good tonight, too.
Ready? San Lobo. All right, here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, let's get there.
On first down, Bernard. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Now after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field. We'll take a break and get a report from Oakland after this.
You are.
You're a baby queen.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
You're a baby. I gotta change your diaper.
Operating from the gun, Frederick. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Yeah.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on it?
Well, I fall on wanting to endear yourself to your teammates, but pick your spots. Be smart about it. They need you for the full season.
Yeah, the rookie's going to learn as he goes. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Shit marks because he just shitted on himself. That's what he's got.
Here's a run with Mixon. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
I showed you a picture of my feet. Now you owe me a picture of yours. Yeah, he does
2nd and 6.
I'll send him again.
And it's caught. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
She's pregnant, I'm telling you.
Let's get it.
It's a bad. It means you're pregnant, yeah. It means you're pregnant. It means you're pregnant too.
They come out here in the eye.
If you're pregnant,
the Bengals on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here.
She's pregnant.
Here's Mixon. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. It's a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals just continue to pour it on. And that rushing touchdown, his fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
I don't think she does because she's a baby. Stop it. Yep, she's a baby.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Here we go.
No. I'm only
a handoff to Mixon. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's the linebacker, Brandon Marshall, there on the tackle.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through three quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Check, watch 54, watch 54.
How can I be a baby if I was born?
To throw on second down, Frederick. Looking for Boyd, and he's got him. Touchdown, Bengals. Tyler Boyd with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Bengals use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know they're playing people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy?
Need to get a little bit fatter like me said.
Mike is 59. Mike to 59. And we heavy on the edges. Heavy on the edges.
Now a handoff looking right. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Once again, they run with Mixon. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Looking to throw. Frederick. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in this. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Cincinnati, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, they're going the wrong way as this will drop them to 3-7 now in the year. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
gonna have some polenta. Polenta, it's corn that you cut. I mean, it's literally cut slices. And then you put cheese on it. It's
I just got bags from Prada, rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we pack up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no off. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play games. I get it. Talk like that, come straight. I'm with it. See me now. Oh God, I'm lit. I know that you're trying to go be. Better run up the cash and run the spin.
You're not even paying attention to me.
I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down when the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top when the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. With gold and blind in my dreadlock. In the end zone with the dead dot. One phone call and a dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason.
Take somebody to say do something with that thing, man. Oh, he's gonna do it. Oh, he's about to do it. Do it. Do something. Do oh my. That's how you do it. That's how you do that. One. Two. That's how you do that thing. That's how you do that. I never seen somebody do it like that. Wait, where you went? Where'd he go? Oh my God, that cheated on me like 6 times. Hey, do something with that thing, man. I'm trying to tell you somebody to say do something with that thing.
I think you need to talk to me more. And not your party friend.
She's crazy. She going crazy, bro. Why you
I need a real man. I have a real man.
But you need a real man because you're a baby. You can't have a real man because you're a baby, Rachel. I'm gonna get you.
Are you picking on me, Angel? What? Angel keeps calling me a baby and I'm holding her.